This week, Google made two major AI announcements that are really impressive. Just yesterday, Google released Gemini 1.5, and today they released Gemma, an open source large language model that competes directly with Llama and Mixtral. This is the first open source AI model directly from Google, which now puts OpenAI in an interesting position. They now have serious competition from Google. The most exciting thing about Gemini 1.5 is that you can use a large context window of up to 10 million tokens with a 99% accuracy. This is huge. For comparison, here's the needle in a haystack benchmark for GPT-4. What this benchmark tries to do is to extract facts from various regions of the context window to see how accurate each LLM is on using large context windows. You can see the misses marked in red with the hits marked in green. Ideally, the entire chart would be green. Here you can see that GPT-4 starts to fail towards the end of its context window. Here's the same benchmark for Anthropic's Claude. You can clearly see how Claude does much worse here. Now, here are Gemini's results across all modalities, including text, audio, and video. This is awesome. I don't think most people realize how much of a game changer this is going to be. This would enable you to submit 300 lines of code to Gemini and have it automatically fix bugs and generate pull requests entirely within the context window. You wouldn't need RAG to try to stuff source code into the context, potentially lowering the accuracy of your code refactor. If you're picking just a subset of your code to refactor, there's a small chance that the LLM might not be able to properly change all the code because it has limited visibility. Someone's actually already done this sort of as a proof of concept, and I'll include a link below. Now, how well does Gemma perform compared to its competitors? What's interesting to me is that Gemma is already leading the LLM benchmarks versus other open source LLMs. They've been able to score a 64 on MMLU, and they're now outcompeting most of the other open source models that are currently available. What's happening here is that Google is trying to send a clear message to Meta and OpenAI that they will not be sidelined. In my opinion, this was designed to steal the thunder from Meta and the upcoming Llama 3. Basically preempt any potential launch impact that Meta would have so that Llama 3 when it's released, it's really nothing special. OpenAI has been doing the same thing with Google by pre-announcing Sora before it was ready. Sora is essentially an impressive toy, but it doesn't really seem like it's anywhere near ready for production. Rumor has it that a 30-second video takes about an hour of inference time, and anything after 30 seconds of video is seriously prone to hallucination. I mean, it's definitely impressive though, don't get me wrong. I just think that it's going to be a long time before we're all using Sora on our Apple Vision Pros. OpenAI is going to have to respond to this soon. What's hidden here is that not only is inference cheaper, but they also claim training is 4x cheaper as well. That might be a game changer for Google. It would mean that they can move 4x faster when releasing new models. I don't think people comprehend quite yet how big of a deal that's going to be over the next year. Google's investments in TPUs has clearly paid off. Not only does Google get these for cheaper, but they don't have to wait for NVIDIA. Now it makes sense why Sam Altman is so obsessed with raising $7 trillion to build his own chips. Also, Google's done an amazing job just on the details of this release. They have 2 billion and 7 billion parameter models, support all major AI frameworks, including JAX, PyTorch, TensorFlow, and Keras, and ecosystem tools such as Kaggle, Hugging Face, etc. It's also available for commercial usage as well, which is nice. There are just some restrictions, like you can't use it for weapons design and so forth, but whatever, right? This is extremely impressive. It's a drop of a whole ecosystem, not just a torrent of like small models with weights only, right? I'm going to make a prediction though, that this is a new trend. AI companies will take their more capable models, their foundational models, and make them cloud only. They will then have 2 billion and 7 billion parameter open models that anybody can just play with and use these on the edge, on your phone, on your laptop. Anything with higher context parameters will be premium and probably require custom and expensive pricing. If OpenAI doesn't go down this path, I honestly think they're crazy. There's no downside and only upside. If they want to continue to be the #1 player, they're going to have to release some of their models as open. I'm curious what you guys think here. As always, if you have any thoughts, leave a comment below, and thanks again for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.